Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Now here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, to a good point guard, running the pick and roll in the NBA is second nature. Chris Paul's been doing this a long, long time.
Pass to Garnett. And there's the defensive 3-second call. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Paul. Davis gets a wide open look. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Paul outside. Over Butler. Here's Davis. And that one goes long. And it's Love with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a three-point game.
Shoots the ball as well as any big. Very versatile out on the floor. Garnett draws a lot of contact. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Now here's Paul. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. West. And he gets it to go.
In the paint, West has a great mix of size and flexibility, so he has multiple ways to get around the defense.
Here's Garnett, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Marbury. Garnett, the screen. Into the lane. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Listen, this guy's been able to pick and pop or pick and roll. He could write a book on how to finish.
The three from Davis. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Garnett. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. Leading by 5. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
This is what you love about Williamson. On the shorter side for a big man, but he's developing the pump fake as an equalizer.
And both free throws good for Williamson. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to talk with Minnesota's head coach. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. So it's the Timberwolves now, following the shot by Chris Paul.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one, sending it right over the top to the shooter.
Now here's Paul. Williamson outside. West trying to free himself up. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And it's Marbury missing. And it's Davis with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And the wide open shot from Paul. A three-pointer is right on target. Paul's got 5.
There's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For three, Love. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Towns following the shot by Chris Paul. It's a pick by Love. The second effort. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Davis gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by West. Davis has got his second basket.
And becoming more of a facilitator, West finds his man that time.
And it's in there.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Pelicans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And like the greats before him, AD has taken the time to develop all aspects of his game. You have to respect that.
Driving to the basket. Outside Butler. Pass to Love. Three-pointer. That shot off. The three from Davis. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go in.
The Timberwolves, 15.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New Orleans.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Pass to Butler. And here's Towns. It's rebounded by West. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Timberwolves substitution. Isaiah Ryder.
Minnesota with the ball. Trailing by 5. Love outside. Pass to Ryder. Down low. It's stolen by Davis. Paul with the ball. Butler covering. And here's Davis for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Davis has got 8 points.
And now that he has the long ball, it's really making Davis unguarded. His growth offensively, incredible.
Here's Paul. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. He's got 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Towns, the screen. Driving the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Good on both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Ball looking over the floor. Davis sets a screen. The drive by Paul. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
Chris Paul has the innate ability, understanding how and when to draw the defensive foul. He is the master of it.
Knocked away. And taken away by Paul. To the paint. Paul is doubled. Outside for Davis. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside, Towns. Great D that time from Davis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 9.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Garnett outside. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, what a delivery. The catch and shoot for Garnett. Perfect.
Paul with the 3. No good on the shot. And Minnesota now the other way. Right side Towns. Takes the 3. David West grabs the miss. New Orleans leading by 10. And it's Davis with the jam.
Watching Davis run up court, very light on his feet for a big fella.
And Towns throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The 3 from Davis. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Outside, Davis. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's Davis missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Paul with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Ryder. Here's Love. And Love throws it down.
Oh, guys, Love leaves no doubt with the finish on that one.
Williamson outside. Shoots. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Butler on the wing. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Butler on the wing. Fires from deep. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
By their very presence, certain guys just change the feel of a team. Jimmy Butler's presence is so strong that he has an immediate impact no matter where he goes.
And he nails the 3rd. And it's Paul with the ball for New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Ryder. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Davis. The Pelicans have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul. Playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
Davis with the bucket. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Here he goes. And the whistle blows. He's fouled on a shot that misses, but not by much. 2 free throws nonetheless coming up for him. For Minnesota, they hit shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Good on the second free throw. New Orleans leading by 12. Outside ball.
Minnesota.
For New Orleans, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That's good from Ball.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Pass to Ryder. To the middle. 3 seconds left.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's New Orleans up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Marbury. Love right side. That ball is good for another field goal, his sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Boy, the gorgeous touch from Kevin Love. That just shows you how effective he is when he gets to his favorite spots.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Ball from deep three-point territory. They get it back. It's good on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
Well, there's the king of the putbacks, right? Chandler devastating on the offensive glass.
Garnett outside. Pass to Love. It's stolen by West. Here's Mashburn. A 3-ball. Chandler. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, by virtue of size and athleticism, Chandler a beast on putbacks.
Here's Marbury. Here's Butler. Pass to Marbury. From downtown. He doesn't hit that one. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Mashburn. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Back to ball. Lets the 3 fly. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Over to the wing. To the inside. Towns. And Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Garnett. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
Now here is Holiday. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
An absolute menace in transition. Jimmy Butler puts it home.
Pass to Mashburn. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Mashburn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Stolen by Ball. There's the 3. Here's Holiday. Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
Now Love. Six on the shot clock. And the layup falls. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
And it's Ball in the corner. No good on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Mashburn. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Mashburn's got 5.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Hits it from 3-point range. Holiday's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Boy, that is absolutely gorgeous by DeMarcus Cousins. Run the offense through your big man, and he will find the open man.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. And Towns gets it to go.
Assist roll.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
Pass to Holiday. Inside. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Love outside. Here's Marbury. His three-pointers off the mark. Ingram deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point range. Minnesota with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
The Pelicans have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Here's Ball. And so it's New Orleans. Out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And it's Ball in the corner. From deep. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Timberwolves trail by 17. Garnett, right side. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And he's good on the second.
Taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3. And so it's New Orleans with it. Ingram outside. Davis sets a screen. It's up a 3. Poked loose. Here's Cassell. Fires the 3. Towns with it. Picked up by Davis. From the arc. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Another shot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The aggressive defense by DeMarcus Cousins, not content to just alter it, send it back.
Right side, Butler. And stolen by Cousins. Ingram outside. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Pelicans lead by 16. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Ashburn, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And it's Butler missing. New Orleans leading by 16. Ingram wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
No good from Cousins. Timberwolves trail by 17. Butler. Got it. Good job in the low post. 8 points for Butler.
Well, this guy's such a terrific scorer in the painted area. Jimmy Butler, crafty, smart, and has excellent touch.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Cassell. Excellent D there from Ball. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Pelicans, Chris Paul.
To the middle, and stolen by Butler. And it's Towns penetrating, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
It's Ingram on the wing. Here's Mashburn. Cousins trying to free himself up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
Substitution for your
Three from the inbound. The offensive rebound. Paul with the 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And the Pelicans lead by 16. And the dunk by Towns.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's Davis missing. Timberwolves trail by 14. Towns with the bucket.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
Screen by Cousins. Williamson left side. And a miss there on the triple. Garnett with it. Chris Paul covering.
DeMarcus Cousins. Second personal foul.
He's off on the first.
Shooting from Minnesota, Kevin Garnett.
He hits the second from the line.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Paul for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Minnesota now the other way. And taken away by Paul. This one for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Davis puts it in.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
The shot by Paul, no good.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
First personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting from Minnesota.
And the second free throw, good. Paul for 3. So we see the Pelicans